All right, working on getting them down in this last lot and pieces of junk I bought. So we got this Varmint XL-110 mobile 2-tube amplifier. Basically, it'll do maybe 100 peak out of it. DC, switching power supply, old school switchers or choppers. Basic amp, no preamp. One thing I don't like is the coax on the side there and in the front panel here. Your two, I think they are 6JT6 tubes. Basically got your tuning load. This load is this variable cap here. Little Arco trimmer cap. They can handle 400 or 500 volts, and the load, that's all that they run on the amplifiers. The tune cap needs to be about 1,000 volts, so the tune is normally going to be an air variable like that, or even bigger spacing for an amp that runs on higher voltage. And the load, they can go smaller with the spacing, or sometimes put in a trimmer on a small amp like this. Key relay, key and circuit stuff, high voltage there. The green things in the back are the high voltage diodes. They were green back in the 60s, maybe even the early 70s. Recapped it with those caps there. They're smaller than the old ones that went it. And the high voltage transformer, don't know why somebody got 110 on there. That's kind of deceiving, because that's a 12 volt input transformer for DC. One thing that was weird that I never knew about these amps is underneath here you got these two switches, and basically your AM SSB switch on the left and standby is on the right, underneath. I guess you hang this amp and then you would have access to those switches there, because there's no feed or bottom to it. And that's your DC hotline coming in. The ground, you just go to the chassis. And that's the input tuner. This does have an input tuner or input matching circuit. Not much of one, but it's got one. Most amps don't have anything. And that's about all to this amp. It does have the choppers on the back here. Those chop up the DC and puts out pulsing DC into the transformer. And that pulse kind of looks like an AC to the transformer. So that transformer boosts that 12 volt DC up to the, 400 or 500 volts that this amp runs on. And with these chopper type of power supplies, you will hear a little bit of whining, not much, because this is a pretty small amp. And on the cover, that's where your ground would go, to the ground stud there, and your antenna transmitter in there. So I guess that's enough talking about it. Gonna let her warm up. Hopefully everything is still in check. If standby was on the front, I'd put it on standby and show you what the mud duck radio is doing, but it's doing about 3.5 watts, maybe swinging to about 6 or 7 RMS and about 10 peak. Not doing a lot of watts, and these amps don't like a lot of watts. They like low dead key, and you don't want to put a whole lot of swing in these things. You'll kill them. And that's what a lot of people do. They try to get more out of them, and drive them harder, or try to mod them, and they'll kill the amp, kill the tubes, kill the switching transistors back there, or kill the power transformer. So anyway, hopefully this thing is still lined up and tubes heating, so we should be good to go now. 200 watt scale. on the giant MFJ meter, going into a dummy load, so no false watts. And keyer down, if you can hear that whine. Not too bad from this one. But of course not doing a whole lot of power either. It's dead key in 70. Audio. Talking, you know, standing still might be bumping just a little bit. Audio. This is on RMS. Swinging a little bit under 100 on a whistle. And that's about all they do. Good tubes in this one. Audio. Gotta unkey it. Hello. And that's about all they do. We're gonna put it on peak last. I didn't even check it on peak, so I don't know what it's gonna do. Probably not much more. Hello. Hey, that's not too bad. Peak watts. Hello. Audio. At least we got some forward swing going in there. Audio. About 125, 130. Hello. About 130 peak. Not too bad. I guess I'm happy out of this little Varmint mobile amp XL-110 2-tube Varmint mobile. That's it for this one. Bye.